broadcast. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Excuse me. Wednesday, April the 20th, 2011. Wow. What a day. What a day. Can you say gap up? Oh, baby. Look at this gap up in the S&P. SMB raising rates. Spain debt sale went well. S&P's just exploding, and then we had a dead day, an absolute dead day. But you look at this daily chart on the S&Ps, and it just looks, listen, the Dow made a new 52-week high. It's just going to be a matter of time before one after the other make a new high. Euro took out its high. Aussie took out its high. It's just going to be one after New Zealand took out its low. So it's going to be one after the other. But as far as the economic numbers, certainly Asia was certainly an explosion. A lot of earnings coming out well. Intel earnings good. We get Apple after the close now. That's probably going to be good. Maybe a little disappointment because of the Japanese supply constraints, but still, we do have some economic numbers that will have an impact tomorrow. But to finish up today, producer prices out of Germany very much coming under pressure, up 0.4 only. And then, of course, the minutes out of London, which, as we said, well, it's a premium. I wasn't posting anything because, again, it was a Jewish holiday, Passover. Happy Pesach to everybody out there. Hopefully you had a happy and healthy. Back in business, baby. Back in business. But when you look at the minutes, certainly a lot of uncertainty. Euro sterling exploding. Cable coming in initially. But, again, the dollar just melting down, causing cable to get brought back up. So hopefully you're able to reverse on that, maybe even take a profit. But you take a look at this dollar index. And again, U.S. existing home sales, by the way, 5.1 million, a little bit better. 5.02 million was the estimate. To me, the crude inventory number was a shocker. Oil to the moon. I think got up to 111, a little higher. Down 2.3 million barrels, supposed to be up 1.7. So that's not good. And again, you look at this Dixie, it's just busted. We've reached out and now touched the December 2009 low. We are at monster support. Should we break through this support? It looks like we're going to. We go free fall down to 73 and then maybe even to 71.30. So we are at major support level here in this dollar index. And certainly there are enough economic numbers that could change all this. And events that could change all. It's Syria going into a massive civil war. It's really what's going on in Syria. The media is not even reporting it. And Syria might go down. Also, what's not being reported are all the earthquakes in Nevada. Crazy. Go to that usgs.gov website and you'll take a look. California. A lot of quakes they're not even talking about. I'm telling you, you don't want to be in California on the West Coast, people. There's going to be a big one coming. And in addition to that, no real talk about the possible Saudi Arabia attacking Iran with Israel's help. Major policy decisions underway, discussions underway as we speak. Incredible. Basically, King Abdullah giving his bird the finger to Obama and going to have to do it on its own with, of course, U.S. military equipment. But I think that is an incredible development taking place in the last couple of days. So I would check on that. Tonight we get plenty of data. Producer prices coming out of Australia. Aussie trading right now at 106.86. Going for the highs of the day. Unbelievable. With that New Zealand coming back. Love the Kiwi. Love it. It's going to 80.50. We'll take a look at that later. But a ton of data coming out. Maybe not a ton of data, but some good, solid macro market moving events coming out tonight. German IFO. Remember, that's the more important one than the zoo. Looking for 110.6 is the estimate. And I got to tell you, the zoo coming in pretty much decent. last time. I would imagine this number is going to be pretty much in line. And we get public sector borrowing, 18.8 billion. Retail sales, of course, big number for London. Negative 0.5. Remember, last month was negative 0.8. And the numbers have been terrible. So I think if you get a bad number, everyone's pretty much knows that London has bad numbers. It's more if you get a good number. Oh, baby, this thing goes to the moon. So I think just like last night with the minutes, if you get a weakening type number, yeah, you come in the pound, but you want to buy that or cover your shorts, whereas the real upside potential is a good number, and cable goes to 165, maybe even 165.50. Unless the euro's breaking out, it's almost time. Cable's breaking out also. You look at the daily in a second, we'll take a look. But to the moon, Alice. El Cable, as much as I think it's a piece of crap, it's going up, Mortgage approval is supposed to be at 48,000. Canadian retail sales, remember last month was very much a disappointment. Canadian inflation exploding. I didn't even talk about that. Why is that? Oh, that was yesterday. That's why. CPI, I didn't do a recap yesterday, up 1.1%. Leading index was even up also. Core CPI up 0.7. Exploding to the moon. So this Canadian dollar, man, even though unemployment numbers are better, I would imagine this retail sales number is better, or at least in line. Up 0.5 is the estimate on the core. Headline up 0.6. Unemployment claims. Remember, last week we had this big disappointment, 412. Now, was it an aberration, or is this the start of a trend? And I'll tell you, if this is the start of a trend, the Fed has nothing in their playbook. They got no juice left. So that would not bode well for the U.S. economy, the global economy, if the U.S. started going back down. But unemployment claim is supposed to be at 394. I really don't have an opinion. I could see it being an aberration. I could see it going back down over 400. A lot of people think that would be a shocking event. Dollar yen looks very weak today, getting caught up in the dollar. I think dollar yen going through 82, maybe an 81.50 on a fib basis. We'll look at that in a second. But you just look at this dollar index. Oh, baby. Look at that break. Now, I mean, look, we're getting close to a possible bottom, but which bottom is it? I mean, we broke through this channel line, and now we might be going for this channel line, which is way down there at 73. Oh, baby. So pick your poison, but let me tell you, we take out this low, we pretty much did, but we came back a little bit. We take out this low, 74, it's going to get ugly. U.S. Philly Fed coming out, 37.1 is the estimate. Remember, last month was an explosion of 43.4. With the Empire Manufacturing being better, I could see this number still holding up. Leading index, 0.3 on the estimate side. House price index, 0.2 on the upside, no clue. And that's it. And, of course, it's Good Friday. I want to wish everyone celebrates that holiday a happy and a healthy holiday. And the best to you and your families. Markets should be very slow tomorrow. After, into the close tomorrow. I believe the markets are open, though. I believe the stock markets are open. I'm not 100% sure on that. But look for Friday to be relatively on the slow side. Either way, certainly around 1 o'clock. 12 o'clock, markets should thin out on Friday. Tomorrow, we have a full day. And I think that we're going to rock and roll. But I think the stock market, when you take a look at the S&P, we're going for 1340. And we take out 1340. You measure the move, say a little 1400, right? We broke through 1300. That's about, we almost got there, 1290. We're at 1295. So flip it up. And you're talking about 1385, 1390. Oh, baby. So this is clear sailing to the moon. Alice, TTMA. All right, let's take a look at some charts. Remember, if you have any questions, people, feel free to email me, info@globalfxradio.com. Any interest in any aspect, doing an affiliate program, me promoting your product on my service, on my show, you selling my product through an affiliation. Looking at this euro dollar, It's gone. No matter how you want to slice it, we've broken on through major downtrend channel line. We held the pullback even. One day wonder, that sell-off, huh? And right back at you. If you measure the move now, I got to tell you, if you measure this move, so we went from 145.20 down to 141.50. So let's just say 200, 350 pips. Well, we're talking about 148.50 then. Oh, baby. That would be something, but it's certainly, that's how you measure the move, and that's where we're looking. And again, this breakout close here, sorry, we get through 145.50, which was today's rough high. It's going to take out that whole, it's going to be a new multi-year high. A close above that, and we could easily, next support level, really 148.50 right there. So, measuring the move, channel trading. Look at that VIX, $15 on the VIX. It broke through 15. Crazy. Nuts. Nuts, I tell you. The only good thing was dollar Canada for us, and cable was decent on the short side and the long side. But Euro certainly kicking my ass today. Oh, boy. Oh, baby. Lovely. But Euro, you got to be long it. There's a new closing high. It's going up. And even pull back a little bit. Dollar yen, looks to me like it's rolling over. Nice little outside candle day. Absolutely. And I'm looking for a fib retracement in this dollar yen. At least 82, that 82.09 level. If not even 81 then. I think 81.50 also in the cards. But dollar yen not looking very good. Cable, breaking out. Going, gone. And again, we take out this whole channel line here to the moon. But certainly, I'll take 64.50, 64.60. Looks like it's going to get there. I mean, again, we've taken out this whole downtrend channel line. How many times have we done this? And now it's just ready to explode. And let me tell you, you get a good retail sales number, that would be a shocker to everyone. You'd have cable being the relative strength winner for the first time in a while. To the moon. Look at all these lines. So sterling to me looking, again, like it's a buy on pullback even if there's a bad number. And on a good number, close your eyes and buy. Aussie, wow. Gold over 1,500. Silver exploding. Even copper coming back a little bit. Unbelievable. To the moon. It's never going down, people. Never, not ever, ever. This thing is gone like the wind. Got a channel line here. Say hello to 110. Say hello to my little friend. And you can even measure the move. I'm sorry, measure the move on this pullback. It wasn't much. But certainly 107. Again, it's triple roll. I think we get a nice little pullback. We got import prices, I believe, tonight out of Australia. But this thing is now getting ridiculously extended. I mean, you take out that extension, which we took out, 104, 105. This thing is really just getting in melt-up territory. You have a channel line here. But it just looks like 110. That's another 300 pips. I like the other ones better. Again, I'd rather be, short this dollar Canada. I think this baby's melting down. I think we're heading down to 90. We're in air territory here. Yeah, we bounced a little bit, but I think this bounce is an opportunity to sell. 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 Measure the move. 95 to 97 roughly. That says 93. I just don't see why we can't get a little Momo down to 91. Certainly 93. Easy. I'm looking for reversals in this Euro Canada. Nice, good day in Euro Canada, but still, I don't think it's going to make it. Oops. Certainly not up here. Maybe up here. But look for a reversal tomorrow on that one. Looks fairly decent, but I still think, again, this Canadian is a lot better than the Eurozone. It's a freaking joke. New Zealand, I think, got hampered because Aussie Kiwi has such a nice little rally today. A little bit. The pressure on the upside with Aussie Kiwi. Look for after the number. Import prices, look at Aussie Kiwi coming back nicely. Looking like a nice short here, though. Top of the channel to you. Trying to break out a little. But again, I would more do a Fibonacci on this thing. And we're heading right towards the 50%. That's 135. Look at a reversal around there. But this New Zealand dollar, I think it's going to go. And we're looking at 80.50 easy. Shoot. Pull back to the channel lines. Trying to break out. That channel line says 81. So I still like this New Zealand dollar. Should we take out 80 clean? Gone like the wind. Euro sterling made a nice little comeback. I'd be looking for a possible more continuation rally on that one, but reversal after the numbers coming out of London. And Euro yen, while it had a monster pullback, I still think it probably goes higher. I think dollar yen comes in. I think you want to be short dollar yen, but certainly a bounce to that 61.8% retracement. That's 120.83. I'd be looking for. Apple's earnings come out yet? I don't see them. Wow, FFIV up $15. That's a cloud computing company. Holy crap! Oh boy, they're all going up now. Ooh, CRM. All of them. Equinox. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. But again, all right. So again, team, I'll see you back at close to 5 o'clock. Half an hour. See you back in a half an hour. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, info@globalfxradio.com. Again, if you're not part of my Facebook, Andrew.Spanton is my name. Look me up and add me as a friend. Also, my Facebook fan page is Voice of Forex. My YouTube is Voice of Forex. My Twitter is Voice of Forex. So join me in all those social media platforms, baby. Look for more continuation tonight. I'm looking for cable to explode on even weaker numbers, come back. And maybe even a better number. But I'll tell you, this dollar Canada, say bye-bye, say low 94. Oh, baby. Andrew Spanton. The dollar getting ready to melt down. Can you believe S&P downgraded U.S. outlook? If that isn't a slap in the face to the Obama economic platform agenda from the professor, I don't know what is. And he even got ticked off to some reporter in Texas. Huh? Losing his cool, Obama. It's starting to get to him. He's not getting straight A's like he's used to. And Trump is a joke. These are all things we didn't speak about in the last 4 days I haven't done a video. Again, holidays. I got to be a good boy. But we're back. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.